Gucci's iconic 1953 and Jordaan Horsebit loafers cost over $1,000.
Are you kidding me?
But they're also, and this is true, hot garbage. I've got a review, just watch the review. So where can you get a real full-grain leather Horsebit loafer that is actually worth the money? My name is Chris Madaras. I am a judgmental bitch. I am a huge bitch, expert in the high-end stitched leather footwear market, and here are my top 5 alternatives to the Gucci loafer for those who value quality, affordability, and taste. As always, guys, links are in the description. We're starting off with the all-reliable of the $200 price range, Meermin. A Spanish company manufacturing in Shanghai, Meermin has been a staple for well-made leather footwear for over a decade now. These loafers are Goodyear welted with a closed channel sole, meaning unlike some of our later options, these are both watertight and come with a thicker, more durable footbed. Interestingly, these loafers are also unlined, meaning the upper is composed of just one layer of leather as opposed to 2. While the thicker footbed will give you more insulation from the ground, with the unlined upper, you'll still get good breathability on the top side. Plus, the unstructured leather makes for a comfortable, almost sock-like fit. The design is a fairly faithful recreation of the Jordaan, even down to the matte finish on the brass hardware. The few notable differences are the strap on the vamp, the thicker decorative outsole edge, and the minimal finishing on the heel. I can appreciate a decorative heel finish, though I think this just looks more clean and aesthetic. I'm not a huge fan of the horizontal stitch on the Jordaan. It just looks kind of dumpy to me. Now, matte hardware is more original, but if, like me, you prefer a polished finish on your hardware, Butler has you covered. This American company that manufactures in Mexico has been around for quite a while and specializes in Horsebit loafers more so than any other company. The rounded toe and forward cut vamp make these a little more casual, almost like a hybrid of the two Gucci designs, but more importantly, super breathable. These are the lightest shoes here by weight with the thinnest footbed, perfect for those who like to feel grounded as they walk. Relaxed, airy, but still with a touch of sophistication, these are Florida finance vibes. Dressed up for spring, summer, business casual, in the office, then right out for a warm night on the town. Just remember, these are Blake stitch, guys. It's why they can be so lightweight, but also means that water, even just from wet concrete, will seep up through that primary stitch and get into your feet. So keep them out of the rain. Moving on to the second best alternative to the 1953 loafer, if you want something a little sleeker, a little more contemporary, Beckett Simonon has a Blake stitch Horsebit loafer with polished gunmetal hardware. If you're the kind of person that's like really into quiet luxury, first of all, I hate you. Second of all, these are kind of perfect for that because the gunmetal is very understated. It's very quiet, it doesn't shout, but it's one of those things that when people do notice it, it'll tell them that you're thoughtful about these distinct design decisions in your wardrobe. These also have a very nice sculpted, rounded heel. I mean, my God, would you look at the absolute cake on that shoe. The Italian leather on these has the richest finish of all the shoes. The black is deep and cool with a wax shine all over. I'm not sure if the camera picks it up, but the wax shine gives this sort of deepness to the black that makes you just sort of fall in. These retail for $239, but you can get them now for 15% off with code Madaras at checkout.
What's the procedure?
Stepping up in quality, guys, we are almost at the top. Bear with me. If you have a deep appreciation for craftsmanship and handmade products, these Jordaan alternatives from Blackbird are right up your alley. These are fully handmade, meaning the primary stitches are done not with the assistance of a Goodyear welting machine, but entirely by hand. Aside from the novelty of being handmade, this results in a tighter footbed construction, which will give it more longevity than your standard Goodyear welted shoe. These are built like a tank, but look like a sports car, structured, sculpted, and satisfyingly overbuilt for the price. We've talked about ground feel with Blake stitch footbeds, but if you prefer a little more cushion when you walk, these come with a foam insole in addition to the cork mid-layer that comes standard with welted shoes. And if you're looking for a more American-style riff, they just released these hatch grain loafers with a wider, more robust design. It's potato land, baby! I wanted to show off this burgundy leather the Casper comes with by default. Like the gunmetal hardware, it's a nice understated variation on the original design, but if you prefer the more classic black, Blackbird does offer that upon custom request. Finally, the ultimate Gucci loafer alternative, TLB Mallorca's Kiowa 2508. Made in Mallorca, Spain, one of the few shoemaking capitals of the world, this is the truest recreation of Gucci's 1953 Horsebit loafer, and even with several notable upgrades, one of which being the French Funchal calf leather. This specialty leather goes through a unique milling process to make it incredibly supple and soft to the touch. Polished brass hardware, a combination leather rubber sole for grip, and impeccable finishing throughout. Every stitch, every edge, every contour is razor sharp. You may have noticed the leather on some of the other shoes had small defects, wrinkles, scuffs, etc. That is acceptable at those prices, but these are borderline cosmetically perfect. The minimal wax finish shows off the even, clear grain structure, and the dye is a soft, cool, grayish black. These are what people who buy Gucci's 1953 Horsebit loafers think they're getting, and at a price they should be getting them for. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you very soon.
No! Where's the stuff? No! I'm in somebody else's house right now. I don't know where anything is. Fuck ISIS.